Hi, my name's Alana Fragon, and I've been making a lot of things with sublimation lately on my Instagram, a few of which have been face masks. And I've been asked multiple times where I buy my templates, and I just create them myself on Procreate. I am by no means a Procreate expert at all. I really struggle with it, but if I can make a template for myself, I thought I would show you since it's so easy to do. So I'm just going to start a new one. I'm using a screen size. These are the masks I'm using that I got from Amazon. They are 93.8% polyester, which is perfect for sublimation. I'll have these linked down below. So I have my screen. I am just using a monoline brush in the calligraphy set. And I'm taking my mask and I'm putting it on my screen and I am tracing it. It does not have to be perfect because you are not cutting it and the edges don't really matter. So here is one that I've done. If your edge is rough, again, it's not cutting it. It's not like the Cricut where you need smooth edges. You're just doing this to save ink and know where you are putting your design. If you don't have Procreate or an Apple Pencil and you have everything else, you could just print a big rectangle of a pattern and tape your mask onto it. The reason for this is just you're saving ink. You're not printing a big square. You're getting it as close as possible to what you're pressing. So I'm just going to start. Make an oval. You want a little bit of space. You don't want it too tight, so you have some wiggle room. And close your shape. And that's it. You can make it smoother, but my original one is a little bit smoother, but it doesn't have to be. So once it's closed, your shape's closed, this is the important part not to forget. Fill it. Doesn't matter the color, fill your template. So now that's done. I'm just going to make it smaller just to show you easier. So there it is. So now you want to add in your image that you want to print. So you're just going to go here. I already have my images saved in my camera roll. Insert a photo. I'm going to use this image. So this is from Anti-Tay's membership in the sublimation section. So it's inserted, that's it. It automatically put my picture that I inserted in a different layer than the drawing of our template. I'm just going to click it and pick clipping mask. And there it is. It's the shape I want to print. I can go ahead and hit the little arrow here to select it, and I can move my pattern around to see what I want to print. Now, this image that I have in here is already set up to print because you can tell this is reading backwards. So because it's reading backwards, it's ready to print. When you're doing sublimation, you always want it to be mirrored, or else when you press it, then it will be backwards, and you don't want that. So when you're printing, make sure it doesn't make sense when it's printed, so it makes sense when it's printed. But of course, this is not the size that I need. So I bring this into Canva. That's what I use to set up. I duplicate it. So I had, because I can fit two on one 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. And besides having your image mirrored, if there's words in it, you don't have to if you're fine with how the image looks and it doesn't have words. Besides having it mirrored, I have one flipped again. So I am pressing, I have that side and I have that side. So don't forget about that either. But yeah, it's pretty simple. If you don't have Canva, you could even use Word. You just need to bring in your image, have it flipped, make it the size you want. But yeah, I'll have more sublimation videos coming soon on Canva and how I use it, but it's pretty easy to make a template. And there's more objects you could probably trace too. Like I have some dog tags where I did the same thing, traced it, made my template. So hopefully that helps. If you have any questions, you can message me on Instagram. Thanks.